Oh, look at this fabric. It's so nice. Hello and welcome to Studio 77. On this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to get in the Modern Quilt Club subscription box. Now, this is a subscription box, a quilting subscription box that is run by Lisa at Modern Quilt Club, and it's a pattern that has been made by Sheila Christensen, who is over in the States, I believe. Every month you pay a certain amount and then you get a box in the post, and it's full of your pre-cut pieces, which is one thing that really attracted me about this subscription box, is that each piece comes pre-cut, so you don't even need to worry about cutting, which I know a lot of people can have trouble with when they're doing their quilts. So I just wanted to show you exactly what you get in the package. I'm going to keep watching till the end because I'm actually going to make this block and you're going to see what it looks like. It's a mystery to me, so I hope it's amazing. I'm sure it will be. So opening up the box, you are greeted with the little swatches for the fabrics, which is just brilliant. So you've got the letters down the side and they coordinate with each different fabric. Now this colorway that I've gone for is called Sphene. I think that's how you say it, but I believe there are 4 different colorways to choose from as well, and they're all slightly different, so depending on your decor or your style you can choose one that is good for you. So you've got your little color swatch, so this is going to be handy throughout the subscription. So it runs for 9 months as well, so each month you get a box, and then over the time at the end you're going to have enough pieces, enough blocks, that we're going to piece them all together as a whole, and then we can add our backing and of course our batting or our wadding in the middle to make our own quilt. So we've got our swatches, then we've got a little message from Sheila, who is the quilt designer, and it just tells you a little bit how the pieces come. There's some great Facebook groups that I've already joined, and they're going to help us if we've got any problems. Now this is the exciting bit, the actual bit with all the pieces in. It's in some nice tissue paper. I should also say I'm doing the small quilt as well. There's a large option or a small option, so you can choose which one you want to go with. So opening it up, we've got all about the 1/4 inch seams, how to do that, and we've got our pieces. So we've got some little tags as well. So these are going to go with our blocks, I guess. I'm sure that's it's all going to be explained. So we're going to be making 2 of section 1A, and it's going to tell us exactly how to do that. Oh, look at this fabric. It's so nice. This was one thing about the Sphene colorway that I really liked. These kind of color swatches. Okay, so make sure those are heading up the right way. And then we've got some triangles as well in the same... Oh, no, wait, that is different. I didn't realize there was kind of 2 different ones. Or maybe that is the same and I'm just getting confused. Ah, no, wait, okay, so that is D and that one is C. So I can see that this little swatch card is going to be super useful. And we've got some more pieces in the A colorway. It always surprises me that you just cannot see the colors on the screen, but when the fabric arrives it's just always so much nicer. So it's, you know, at least you know it's going to be nicer than what you see, rather than the other way around, which would obviously be a disaster. So we'll be making 2 of section 1A, and it's going to tell us how to make both sections at the same time. Okay, so we've got a D and an A. So we want to take one of these and one of these. Join small square triangles A and D, and we want to make 4. So I've measured my seam with my little tool, my Seams Right tool. I'll link to that in the description as well in case you'd like to have a look. And I've measured to make sure that my needle is 1/4 inch from the edge of my foot. You can also get a 1/4 inch quilting foot as well for your machine, which I might actually get because I think doing all these blocks is going to be quite useful. Okay, so I've made these little pieces and I've pressed them over, like I say, and now we're going to go on to the next step. So the next step, it says to join those two units to the left and right of a rectangle, which is in the same A colorway. And we need to make sure that we match the A to the A. So I'm just going to make sure, I just wanted to make sure that my writing was going the right way, because if I don't, then I might kind of get it a bit off. So I don't know, maybe I'll go with this way. So I'm going to sew those two pieces together. And I've also noticed that I need to do that twice. So I'm just going to run them both through and then we're done that section. Okay, and so now I need to press that towards that middle rectangle. So then we need to attach these to the C rectangles. So that is these lovely big pieces. And again, I'm going to make sure that they're going the same way. So I'm going to have them going that way. So I've pressed those down onto the C part, and now it's telling me to label those and put them to one side. So the labels come with the kit as well, so I'm just gonna pop those onto those pieces. So now we're moving on to the next part, and this is our section 1B. So it's telling me that we're going to be making 3 of these, and we need to join the small triangles, so some of these, to the large triangles. So I'm going to make sure again that that's facing up, and then I'm going to join these two to these corners, so it's going to make a rectangle of its own, and I need to make 3 of those. Okay, so bit of a confession. I made a bit of a boo-boo. I didn't stitch the corners on in the right order, and it totally explains it in the instructions, so it's all my fault. But in case you're like me and think clearly that you know better, which I obviously don't, just read the instructions. But can I just take a minute to show you how nice are these fabrics? They all have like the different colours, like the different colour swatches. So when this quilt goes together, it's going to be so pretty. It's going to have like a rainbow through it to go with the kind of tealy blue. Anyway, I just wanted to show you those colours. So pretty. Right, so we've done those 3 little pieces and we've sewn them on the right way, not the wrong way like I did. And then we need to join them to one of our rectangles, our teal rectangles. And we need to sew them on the right. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to be lazy and not change out my bobbin colour thread, because I figure once it's all on the batting, which is white anyway, it's not going to show through too much. You could, if you're being particular, and it's probably the best way to do it, is to change your bobbin to match as well. So there we go, we've got our 3 1B pieces and we've got our 2 1A pieces. I'm thrilled with my colour choice. The colours are so rich, the fabrics are gorgeous, and it definitely does what it says on the tin, which is a modern quilt club. It's not that kind of chintzy quilt, which some people love, there's nothing wrong with that, but I like that this is a modern take on it. It's fresh fabrics, it's bright and colourful, and it's really inspiring to keep going. I can't wait to get the next blocks in the post, and keep watching, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to do some more follow-ups so you can see this quilt coming together, you can see the next blocks coming up. Thanks so much for watching this unboxing from the Modern Quilt Club. Coming up on the screen right now, there's going to be some other links to videos that I really think you're going to love. Keep on making, and I'll see you on the next video.